Alright everybody, welcome back to Mr. Dunn's Ceramic Art Room. Today we're going to make an awesome sculpture out of coils. So we're going to step it up and get a little more fancy. Let's get started. Alright, let's get started here on this fancy sculpture, you might say. Coils. We're going to take it to a new level here and try to make a sculpture of a known object with these coils. We're going to use red clay here, brown clay, I think. I'm not sure what it is. Remember how we make the coils? Twist them. And so it's just a lot of coils I got to put together, so we're not going to do a lot of talking through all this. I'm going to do a super fast time lapse of 1,000,000 coils being made, alright? And get through this, and then you'll get the idea. But first thing you gotta do is figure out what do you want to make a coil of. What do you want to make? So it's pretty much endless. One good place for me to start, because of thinking sculpture for me is always like animals and nature and things like that. So I'm going to try to make a sculpture owl. I think it could be fun. Brown tree, you know, whatever. So look at these. It's getting bumpy. Fingertip to palm. Having trouble there. Can't talk and coil at the same time. Alright, there, it's working. So I think for what I'm going to do, I don't need long coils. I need a bunch of short ones, and I'm going to make the body of the owl around with a bunch of long ones. Although generally in this class we want to be a bigger sculpture here for this, what we're doing here. So I don't need this to be super long, though. I think I can break it. So we'll get started here, and if I need to say anything along the way, I guess I'll stop and do it. But remember, you can always use water to help it stick together. You can always score. You can blend the inside of it because you won't see it. So for me, this owl and design is going to be all these coils going around, and it'll have it shaped, but I can reach up inside of it, smooth it, and hook it together. I'll probably lay a bunch of coils side by side, try to hook them together without smashing it. Then when I lift it up and bring it out, the coils will be out here. And then from there I can add the ears, cut some slabbed clay, make the eyes, you would imagine, coil out some feet and put it on maybe a branch, and the whole thing might have to go onto a slab piece of clay just to support it. In the front, can have the branch with the legs on it, holding it. That's the plan. We'll see how it comes together. Let's do this. All right. This side is still looking good, and where that connects, the connection there, clean that up. Okay, I like it. Let's continue. Make a big cylinder this way, and we'll use that as the body. Go. That looks cool, huh? Alright. I don't think it's enough to make a very big cylinder. Oh, maybe. Let's see. Well, like that. I like it just a little bit bigger. In there. Yeah. That wants to crack on one of the coil lines there. Curved it.
I'll be back.
Alright, ta-da, check it out. Now the hard part, I'm going to wrap it around the cylinder. We have one. Alright, so let's keep hooking this together on the back side. Have to be a little stronger, I think. Maybe for safety, I'll give a little score. Alright, let's see, I kind of want it to lean back. Leaning back a little bit so it looks up. So we're going to turn the whole thing this way. Going to look at the top and figure out the head. So I think you probably notice we're pretty tall here. We don't need to be this tall. So we're going to kind of look at it and figure out, okay, where the eye is going to be. I think here, cut this off. Still have that pretty tall look. Make our eyes round here with coils. Dots in the middle, a beak here. How does that look? That's pretty cool. So we're also going to have wings right here. Okay. So let's cut a piece off the back here. Alright. Okay. Wow. I don't know how long this is taking, but it's taking a while. We're going to have to do the head now and maybe some wings. Rock on. Got a little more clay. Do some coils for the head, maybe little pointy ears from the slab. And, well, we'll make the wings out of coils because we're supposed to. I slabbed a piece there, but I think I'll turn it into coils. Okay, here we go. Pew. Ta-da! There it is, all done. Check that out, pretty fun. Actually the battery died last week, so it's been sitting here all weekend and it dried out. That's why the color changes. Now dry red clay. So that's the idea. Pick something you want to make. Now it doesn't have to be an animal. Honestly, I like doing animals, but you know, you could do a car, truck, tank, I don't know, airplane. I'm not sure how that would work, but yeah, a bunch of tubes, right? Legs, wings, I'm not sure. The more things stick out, like this is what's gonna break off, right? The ears, the beak like that. Just one bump and that's gonna snap and break. I try to keep this all stuck and maybe just the little tips here peeling out to kind of have feathers that pop out. Right, if you have something that's coming out, you want to support it with another part, so I can't bump that and break it as easy because it has hooked on here and here in the leg, right? Yeah, so try to support those things, keep things tight and close on there. You start making big, you know, octopus legs sticking out, they're gonna break off, it's gonna fall apart. When it's at this stage right here, it's super fragile. I think foundation, ceramics too, you know this. So we'll work with you on the design once you've got an idea of how to do it. So pick an animal, pick a thing, pick something cool, and roll out lots of coils. You got this. Have fun.